Oh my God, hurry up. Pass me the phone. Come on. Oh my God, hi, Carrie. What you mean? I'm Beauty. And it's Dominique Nicole. You already know DJ the rapper. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy.
Carrie, tell it like it is through your radio. Fully syndicated, funny for the silly folks. Always keep it positive, never negative. Carrie's Corner is the name. Welcome to the show. Hot top celebrities bringing in the voice of the community. It ain't gonna stop. And when he start to play the beats, I'ma have to write you up a eulogy cause they so hot. And I stay live, and I stay woke when the man trying to keep me on demand. Yeah, DJ B, I'm Beauty and Dominique Nicole did it again. Carrie's Corner will show you just what you were made of. Carrie's Corner will have the music playing through ya. Carrie's Corner will have you sipping on some tea. Carrie's Corner, tell it like it is, you and me. Carrie's Corner, syndicated radio. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy.
Whose world is this?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Wow, messed that up, huh? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Carrie's Corner Radio Show. It is so cold here in New York City. You know what? Cold as a witch's nipple. I don't even know how cold that would be. I'm trying to think about who actually put me onto that saying. Like, who knows how cold a witch's nipple would be?
I feel like that saying's like made up by you. I've never.
No, I didn't make it up. I borrowed
I've never
it.
heard
that's
anyone
old,
say
man.
that before.
Yeah,
Even I know about that.
I didn't come up with that
I'm
one.
too
on my
young,
own.
maybe.
You're too old to know what a nipple is?
No,
Or
I've never
the
heard
saying?
that saying before.
Oh. Well, I didn't make it up. Somebody said it and I picked it up. But it's cold. It's very
It's
cold.
definitely cold. In New York, you say brick, you know?
And
It's brick out.
Yeah, but I mean, since we're syndicated on several networks, I don't know what people in Atlanta say.
That's true.
People in London, I don't know what people... I guess people in Houston don't say cold. That's not true. They had a pretty... And anyway, keep on. Last year when we went to Houston, at night, it was as cold as a witch's nipple.
then
Oh, that's very true.
Yeah,
it was
that was-
dipping in the night.
Yeah, brick, whatever you want to call it, it was cold. Shout out to Houston, shout out to Atlanta, shout out to London, shout out to Northern California. We're also, shout out to Chicago. Oh, we know they know what brick means.
Oof, I know that's
Good
gonna
God, I was talking to a friend of mine in Chicago the other day. I said, what's the temperature? It's not that bad, it's only 0.
What?
See, I hung up on him because talking to him made me cold.
If it's a single digit or got a minus in front of it, we don't like it.
Yeah, like, I mean, what do you
We
mean
ain't
that's
talking about
not
Celsius
that
either.
cold? Anyway, shout out to everybody in Chicago freezing their Nubian and other Netherlands, nether regions off or whatever. Yeah. Well, but I mean, I hate winter. People keep asking me, why do you live in New York City? Why do you live in a place where the air makes your skin burn? Because this is where my career is. And this is where my extended family is, I guess. Yeah. Never. I'm just going to leave all that out. Anyway, so of course I have to talk about the highly anticipated Janet Jackson documentary that aired on Lifetime and A&E last Friday and Saturday. I guess I have to talk about it with myself because none of the teammates watched. I guess they're all too young and they think she's irrelevant. I don't know. But none of you all, not one of you all. I mean, it's the most talked about documentary of the past 3 months, and none of you all watched it.
You should have expected that from me, Carrie. I didn't even know.
No, I
it.
actually expected you to watch it, considering A, your mother's a fan, and B, you was at Janet Jackson's birthplace last May.
Yes, true.
That should have been incentive.
I missed the house.
Yeah. Shout out to Gary, Indiana. Shout out to Gary. Such a quaint little town. Imagine if Michael and his family had never got out of Gary. They'd be wearing do-rags and packing
a whole
pistols.
different world.
Yeah, they'd have been just like thugged out. Can you imagine?
Hey, people are nice.
Tito,
They're just
passing my gun.
thugged out.
People were nice, but I wouldn't have wanted to. We were in the Uber. I didn't want to walk. Like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no.
by the way, keep on. What happened to that footage? You filmed the squalor that was Gary, Indiana, and I've never seen it.
Oh yeah, the actual streets itself.
Yeah, like I want to see that. The world wants to see that. No, it doesn't. But I thought the documentary was dope. I mean, what else am I gonna say, right? I'm wearing a Janet Jackson sweatshirt right now. I wore one last week. I bought the cardboard cutout. I was tempted to bring it today, but I thought that'd have been a bit too much.
Yeah, a little excessive.
So
but
I
it's
mean,
all right.
like, what else am I gonna say? I did have one complaint though, believe it or not. Too many damn commercials, Lifetime. Like I know that the
Okay.
thing is that they knew that people would be watching, so they milked it. But I mean, damn, like she'd say something, and then it'd go to commercial break.
It was funny. Exact same thing my mom said.
It was just like, really? Now, if you were a fan like I am, you probably would not have learned anything new about Miss Jackson. In fact, the only one point that I did learn about was that Coca-Cola, I didn't know she had to deal with Coca-Cola pending, and that it was canceled because of the shenanigans with her brother. I didn't know that.
Oh.
Everything else, and I mean everything else I knew. So, I mean, you know. But it was cool. Nice to hear her say in her words that she did conclude by saying she's decided at this point in her life she wants to devote her time to being a mom.
Oh.
So I know a lot of Janet Jackson fans in the blogs and everything were trying to like dissect it. That means she's gonna come out with another tour and then retire. No, it probably means she's said what she said.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Believe she's done.
Yeah, I mean she's already working on a new album, so we'll probably get that. But another tour, like, I mean, leave her alone. Let her, you know. But she's beyond breastfeeding because the baby's 5. You don't breastfeed at 5, right? No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I didn't breastfeed at all. But that's a whole nother story. Probably why I don't like milk today. Happy birthday to our show's mix show DJ Just in Time, which is February 1st. And our director of photography, Michael Catlow Cox, his birthday is February 5th. So happy birthday to the February babies. Little bit of something probably nobody in the studio knows. I had a Zoom meeting with not the one you missed, Andre. Yeah, sorry. Zoom meeting with Romeo Johnson. Does anybody know who Romeo Johnson is? Of course you guys don't. He was a backup singer on Janet Jackson's second world tour to promote her Janet album. And through my digging and being nosy and having nothing else better to do with my time, you know, I watched a couple of his videos, and he had a Zoom meeting, and we've corresponded, we've spoken, and he's pretty dope dude. He's got a lot of behind the scenes information, particularly about Janet's scumbag ex-husband Renee Elizondo. So I got the inside scoop.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, you sound intrigued.
I mean, I would actually hear about it. But
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot going on, like just a lot. But at any rate, pick up the December-January issue of Intrigue Magazine. It's out now. IntrigueMagazine.com. Make sure you check that out. Our guest today will be in the next issue of Intrigue Magazine. Make sure you also subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell for notifications on new posts, especially our Kerry's Conversation segment, which gives you all a great opportunity to not only hear but see what our reactions are to weekly topics. Junior, are you almost ready? Because we're about to get into this, and I don't want to get cut off again like last week. Junior's our director of visuals and YouTube things. So this week, I'm gonna wait for the cue. Is the camera on, Junior? It's on? Okay. All right. This week's Kerry's Conversation topic is, what is the strangest thing you've ever eaten? And we're going to keep this, well, not PG, because I don't ever keep anything PG. We're at least going to keep this rated at least R, I guess. So whatever you put in your mouth that you shouldn't have, that
Wrong.
keep it out of NC-17.
yeah, keep it out of the conversation. If you put something in your mouth and it wasn't cooked, or like, you know what I'm saying, like nothing nasty,
Understandable.
like I'm capable of saying. So we'll start with you, Keybon. What's the nastiest thing, or what is the strangest thing, I should say, that you've eaten? And you eat everything, so no shade, but
Yeah, I mean, Carrie, I probably eat a lot of things that you wouldn't consider, or that you would consider strange.
Okay.
But I don't turn my nose up at a lot of stuff. I love trying out people's cultural foods. You know, I've eaten alligator and shark. And
Just
I
pick
love
one. Let's pick one.
mollusk. But probably the weirdest thing, and
And
something I
why would you
actually
eat
do.
shark? You
Look,
shouldn't eat sharks.
You love them, but hey, I got a bite
That's
back.
horrible.
Here's the thing. The thing that I would regret eating, and something really weird, it's called the Epic Bar. I found it, you can get it in like 7-Eleven or whatever it is.
Oh.
It's essentially a little bar of meat. I thought it was some sort of jerky, bison jerky actually, so I was interested. But I go to take a bite, and I'm with my friends, and it's repugnant. It's like, what it is it's bison jerky, but also in there are little cranberries. Like, I thought they were raisins first. They're little dried fruits inside the meat bar. It's... What? It's
you
I don't know who eats these. I don't know, like, what the target audience is, but...
You probably shouldn't be experimenting with things that you put in your mouth. Dre, we need your mic closer to your mouth, brother. We want to hear what you have to say. And yeah, you're next. What's this interesting? What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
I believe we've covered this one before, but I've said it.
A German? Wow.
She didn't complain. But
Sorry, Mom.
yeah, we
Mom?
go apologize, Mama Singleton. Sorry.
No, not Mama Singleton. She ain't listening. She's walking your dog.
That works too. Okay.
Yes, mother. But go ahead. What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Haggis.
Haggis. What is haggis? We're running out of time.
Sheep's stomach stuffed with wheat and barley and whatever protein
Why
they
would you
choose.
eat that?
Because I was there. My granddad took me to Ireland when I was little to see one of his war buddies, and they had it, and I'm like, I hate to say this.
Do you know how to say no thank you?
Yeah, it's called Say No Thank You, and I will beat you. So,
No,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
I hate that.
You're going to give me sheep intestines. I'm going to ask where's the
sheep.
closest McDonald's? Stomach. Well, that's just...
Actually, but here's the thing. You don't necessarily have to eat the sheep's stomach. You eat what's in it, which is the wheat,
Nasty.
barley, whatever meat.
Yeah,
it
you're
is.
nasty, bro. How long ago was that?
I was maybe 12, 13.
You're the reason we have these viruses floating around the planet. Like,
Hey, at least it wasn't
let's keep it
chitlins.
official. Let's keep it official. Like, a lot of viruses come from the nasty things people eat. And maybe I should probably leave it at that because I don't want to go there. But, I'm talking about a certain part of the world where people eat everything.
Yeah.
And let's just not go there because let's just not. Paul, other than eggplant, what's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Eggplant is not a strange thing to eat.
I know it's not.
I would probably say it'd have to be.
The emojis.
It would be shark.
Oh God!
I went to Iceland a couple years ago and they made us try this.
They made you.
Yeah, but they said you needed to try it, you couldn't leave without trying it.
Yeah, right. That's how it happened.
But it was fermented shark, so it wasn't normal shark. It was pretty gross. And I guess the reason that fermented shark is a thing is because in Iceland, food was scarce there, a long time ago. So they'd bury their food over time, and then the shark would naturally ferment. So it was this really disgusting,
Funky.
Okay,
funky
so
taste.
we both.
But
we all know how much I love sharks, and you all are gonna sit here and talk about how much you.
Shark killers.
I swam with them in Hawaii last year. You all talking about eating them.
I can't really think of anything else on the top of my head. That was the first thing that came to mind.
All right, I guess that leaves me. Actually, I guess you would call me a hypocrite because I've eaten a shark, but I didn't know any better. I did, but I was 12 and I was fat and I was greedy, and we went to a place in Florida that had shark and I wanted to try it. I remember it being very good, but I would never eat shark again.
This shark
should
was
be
not
eaten.
good.
Well,
It
this shark was.
fermented and disgusting.
Yeah,
The
as it sat there for a minute, huh?
Well, my answer is not going to be shark. The strangest thing I've ever eaten when I was living in Houston at age 6 years old, around the time that I was afraid of the guy with no legs in the swimming pool. Yeah, that story. That's another story. Yeah, don't put me in the water with people with no legs. Doesn't turn out very well.
Unfortunate.
My cousin Jeep, rest in peace, said, Kerry, I'm a good chef, and anything I cook is good, and that was my family saying anything that we cook is good, and blah 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 blah. So he told me that same thing you said, Junior, that that frog legs taste like chicken, and And I said, I don't think so. And he said, yeah, they do. So a couple of weeks later, he prepared what I thought was chicken. Because he had said, if I prepared frog legs and didn't tell you, you wouldn't know any better. So he waited a week or so. I'm 6. I'm 6 years old, so 2 weeks is like 2 years. I forgot. And he served frog legs. And I just remember it having a weird taste. And the taste was significantly weirder when after I ate it all, he said, so how did you like the frog legs?
Oh no. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I'm 6 years old, man.
Yeah,
Like,
6
that's
years
just,
old.
as an adult, I probably would have punched him in his face. But at 6 years old, you just like, why would you do that?
Little Kerry was ready to throw hands.
I had a lot of experiences in Houston that were traumatizing as I think about it. The time I pushed the big kid in a turtle pit.
Pushed the kid in the turtle pit?
Well, he made fun of my name.
Oh, no. Hopefully he didn't.
We went to the Houston Zoo, and we were sitting around the turtle pit, and I said, hey, Wade, remember when you made fun of my name? And I pushed him in there? He was a huge guy, too.
Yeah,
and it was a huge, what's the big turtle called? A tortoise?
Right, one of those giant tortoises.
So they had to fish him out. I think I got suspended or something, but I had a good laugh. And mommy understood because, well, he teased me.
Well, they should have stopped
That's
him.
how we handled bullying when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You didn't cry and go to therapy.
Canceled.
You just
feed-
punch him in his face.
Try to feed somebody to a reptile.
Or you push him in a turtle pit. That's how you handle it.
Yeah, that's a nice way to
He
do
never
it.
he never made fun of me again after
I
that.
bet he didn't.
Wade something. I don't know where he's at today. He's probably, I don't know. I was going to say something totally out of pocket, but I'll keep it nice. Anyway, let's get into these New Jacks here on Kerry's Corner. You know, home for throwbacks and New Jacks.
Hey, yo, what's happening? This your boy 5 Mics. Anytime I'm looking for great entertainment or the latest scoop on the music industry, I pick up Intrigue magazine. Cause everything I read in is so intriguing. Don't believe me? Then find out on your own. IntrigueMagazine.com, where reading is a pleasure.
And now it's time for those exclusive New Jack joints right here on Kerry's Corner, your new home for throwbacks and New Jacks.
Hey.
Kerry is so very.
Yo, I feel like every ending just a fresh beginning. They always take the truth and stretch it like the 7th inning. I've been so focused on the grind, I can't forget tradition. Know my family worried, I don't tend to make the best decisions. And all my words been holding weight, so you better listen. Look, we forever winning, promise I ain't never slipping. I've been working hard for so long, it's time to celebrate. This another level we at, y'all have yet to elevate. And I don't ever need a crystal ball, cause I can tell it's fate. Let's see what's sticking to the wall, that should never take. And just from seeing how you move, I can tell it's fake. Look, I was veering off course, I had to get it straight. I'm still living, backseat of my Honda, now I'm still driven. But when I'm riding through my town, I still feel different. No, they tried to tell me stop, but look at me, I'm still in it. Yeah, you know if I'm still in it. Hey.
Yo, what's poppin', yo? This is Cass.
Just let it rock. I'll listen to it at the end.
Right now, you listen to Kerry's Corner.
New home for throwbacks. Yo, they can never take my pride away. Even if I die today, my spirit rise and fly away. Even with no GPS, I bet that I still find a way. I know that they can tell I'm rushing. I don't got no time to wait. Cold weather, see my breath in the air. I'm thinking back on all my problems, thought they never would care. That's why I'm faded all the time. Look, I'm forever impaired. Just face your fears, bro. Don't ever be scared. Heart broke 1,000 times. I swear to God, this shit was never repaired. I've gotten older, so I'm better prepared. I'm just better prepared. Benji, it's been a gas leak. What's up, Paul?
This is Easy Moby, and you're listening to Kerry's Corner, your new home for throwbacks and New Jacks.
TOLC, Atrina. Come on, girl.
It's about to go down.
Cause I've been thinking about you. I hope you're thinking about me. Let's go.
I can tell you how I feel about you tonight. Boy, I want you, need you, gotta have you. Please unite. I can tell you how I feel.
Yo, I ain't the one that's getting mad, I'm the one that's riding around in that iced out Jag. Yo, some rock bottles on the dashboard. We cruising on this crash course. Shorty got back with them heels, and she's my candy rain. Cause I'm so for real, I mean I'm so ill, I mean I'm so skilled. I even got that house on the hill. Yo, I am the truth for real. Yo, I'm running in these women like I'm Dr. Phil. And my pockets swollen like it's Botox, which keeps me balling up in them ass dots. Yo, I know y'all niggas is vexed until the ladies got some rock on deck. What's next? Hold up.
I gotta tell you the boy is mine. I can tell you, I can tell you. I gotta tell you my love is blind. I can tell you, you. And if you want it, boy, let me know. I can tell you, I can tell you. Let it go. If you need me, boy, I'll be here. I can tell you, I can tell you. Come in, baby, don't have no fear. I can tell you, you. If you want me, let me know. I can tell you, I can tell you. Here I go. I can tell you how I feel about you tonight. Need you, gotta have you. Please, you might. I can tell you how I feel about you tonight. About you. 'Cause you're my only one, boy. The way we make sweet love all over. I'll be your fantasy, boy. Won't you come over and make sweet love to me? I can tell you how I feel about you tonight. Need you.
You already know what it's supposed to be. Yo, let's chill. We can go and grab a dinner in a movie. Yo, I even got one better. I can keep you laced up in them fine Chanel sweaters. Yo, and top you off with a little liquor. Yes, oh yeah, 'cause I am that. Yo, throw them deuces up. Go and tell your girlfriends you'll be gone to November. Yo, your neck frozen like the winter. Pinky ring like the size of the equator. Yo, so I expect the haters to show a little ice grill, 'cause I'm making top paper. Yo, so come along and take a ride with me. Miss Aaliyah, come rock the boat with me. Yo, I am so fortunate like the world, let alone I keep the swag on trill, and that's real, girl.
I can tell you how I feel about
It's the Rockout King DJ Silk, and you know you are listening to my main man, Kerry, on the Kerry's Corner Show.
What's up, angels? It's your girl, Adina Howard, and you are checking out Carrie's Corner Radio Show, your new home for throwbacks and new jams.
The more you live, the more you learn. Now that the table turn, the most high rules and reigns. The most high rules and reigns.
Yo, it's the king from the Constitution states. Hey, let me have my plate. Hey, you already ate, yo. Let me have my day, bro. Fill it up with pesos. Know them dead prezzies on board. I'm here to take those. Everybody lay low. Don't move till I say so. Step out of line, guaranteed you'll meet the Draco. No need to act tough when you know you solved this cake, though. I straight a whip up. Uh-oh. Get Draco. Let's keep it real for a minute. You all fake, though. I dress you up real nice. Put on his halo. I watch them all break fast. Lego my ego. See your soul to a place your body can't go. Yeah, I'm getting real money. You getting Play-Doh. I put the pieces together. I'm on my Lego.
talking about a key. They praise us to love us like we're in these streets. Oh, key. Don't have to see it to believe it. The prophet spoke about it. The rising of a key. The rising of a key.
Yo, when the king gets to stepping, I don't need your direction. All I need is a session to receive a new blessing. Do it all with perfection. Now let me learn you. Let me learn you. Level up every day. The boy move for progression. So I don't need your aggression. All I need is this lesson. Brand new out the box. I can't wait to start testing. So watch what come out your mouth and the way you address it. Cause Lord knows I don't got the time to confession. Man, I think when I move, then I slide like a chest. Got a problem with me? Get it off of your chest. Only focus on I don't care what the rest is. Eat all of the beef, still trying to digest it. The rate I'm going, can't nobody stop me. You just adjust it. I'm bringing you the hard copy. Yeah, I know I'm cocky. These Joes do it all sloppy. 6'1", a little stocky, make your own rock. I'm king.
Make them bow down to their knees. We're talking about a key. They praise us to love us like we're in these streets. Oh, key. Don't have to see it to believe it. The prophet spoke about it. The rising of a key. Yeah, the rising of a key.
Rebel old king, run away the devil and his ass springs. Watch me just run up in your heavens, and I'm not a preacher, but I'm here to teach you. Coming through your speaker, the most high words explode like bomb. One loaf of bread feed 500,000. Life is just to live your silly man. Boy. So when it comes to feeling in mind, oh yeah.
Feelings changed. Seems as though you looked inside of me, turned my dreams into reality. But as the story goes, lessons are meant to be told. It was never you that I needed, but the strength I didn't see within me. Feelings ain't right. Pushed them aside, but I didn't wanna sleep alone at night. What a cheap price tag, no really, what a cheap price tag. One night stay, it's getaway, energy strain, the price I pay. Diamonds say bling, 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 but they can't feel me, feel me. Shoes make me tall, but who will catch me when I fall? Material girls, lover, material world. I don't want these things. Are you listening? Loyalty, time, love, money, patience, teamwork, compatibility. If it's not right, I'll know in time.
And we're back on the Kerry's Corner Radio Show, your home for throwbacks and New Jacks. We just came out of our New Jack segment. Started everything off with Benji. He calls that one Fresh Beginnings, produced by our own Paul Dorsa. Dada Terry gave us Night and Day, the remix. Humphrey Bogart featuring Timothy Bloom gave us their track King. Mariah Hester out of Shreveport, Louisiana, calls that one Material Girl. And Melba Moore, the legend herself, gave us So in Love. That's what we ended off everything with. Welcoming to the show today, we have a special guest all the way from one of my favorite. I've never been there, but I've always wanted to go to Australia, specifically Sydney, because it's the biggest city in the country. And one of the things that I know about Australia is that it is a continent and a country. And we got a lot to talk about. So pronounce your name so that I don't mess it up, brother.
So it's Bubba T. I'm Bubba T.
Bubba T. I would say T, you would say Tay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I pronounce it correctly. All right. Okay. So this is not your first time in the United States, is it?
No, I used to live here when I was 12. So I used to, we lived in New York, me and my mum, for almost a year.
Okay.
And we moved back to Sydney.
But you're from Sydney originally.
Yes,
okay. So unfortunately for you, you came here to New York City in the dead of winter.
Yes.
We had a huge, what they're saying is a historical blizzard. At least it was historical up in New England. And in Australia, the seasons are reversed. So you're having summer there now.
Yes.
So when you fly out in a couple of days, you're going back to summertime.
So I mean, like, I'm not flying back home yet. I'm going to Miami for a cruise, and I'm going to go to Hawaii for a week.
Okay.
So I leave to go back home on February 17th. But yeah, it'll be summertime.
What the hell is it? Your birthday? Like what?
Nah, it's just like because we haven't left the country in like over 2 years because of COVID.
Oh, 2 whole years, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Some people in this country have never left the country. Yeah. So you're really doing it up, huh? You're going to Miami.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then you're going to Hawaii. I was in Hawaii last year.
Oh yeah. I was there in 2019.
This dude travels like he's making us all feel insignificant. Paul travels a lot, but Jesus Christmas! I mean, that's
my whole life I've grown up traveling. Mum's always kind of provided a good lifestyle, so we've traveled a lot. So
are you an only child?
I am.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Shout out to mom, who doesn't want to be on camera. So, you came here to the States on this particular trip for what is all of the noise? It's throwing me up. What's going on over there? You all okay? You came here for business, though.
Yes.
You certainly didn't come here to vacation because this ain't the time for that.
No.
So what have you done since you've been in New York City, and how long have you been here?
Man, what haven't I done, man? So I've been here since the 7th of January. So like the 7th or the 8th, one of the two. I forget which day. But since then, I've been on like countless radio things. I've done IAS radio.
Okay, shout out to them. They're good friends of mine.
They're good. I performed at Maria Davis's Mad Wednesday.
Oh, Maria Davis.
Yep.
Wait a minute. One of my favorite people in the world, Maria Davis. So you've been dealing with a lot of people that I know.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to Maria Davis. Okay.
I've done multiple photo shoots. I did a photo shoot with Ronnie Wright.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Ronnie Wright, another person that he's dope.
Yep. He's
man, you got a hell of a manager if you got a photo shoot with Ronnie Wright.
He's the guy, man.
Yeah,
he's the guy.
Okay.
And yeah, countless other things. And then through the Maria Davis Mad Wednesday performance, I'm now going to be performing at the Rock Nation and Power 105 Artist Showcase in April. So I'm flying back out here in April.
Just a little connection because I used to work with Power 105.
There you go.
So it's all interconnected here. That's dope.
Yeah.
So when you come back in April, you got to come back to the show.
Yeah, for sure.
Our show.
For sure.
Because this is the best interview. You don't know this yet, but it's going to be the best interview that you've had.
Oh, yeah. Nah, for sure. I'm keen for it. I'm keen.
So unfortunately, we can't play your music. No. You got some great music.
Thank you.
But it's how do we say this? Vulgar. I mean, so you're going to get, but your manager's going to send us some clean versions before you come back.
Yes.
And we're going to be playing it. But we look forward to you coming back. April is the 9th anniversary of the radio show.
I heard.
So when you come back, we will be 9 years old.
Wow, congratulations.
That'll be pretty dope. Yeah, so we can't wait to have you come back on the show and shout us out. Couple of things. Aborigine. Because, a lot of people in the United States, we're extraordinarily ignorant and we only know what goes on in our country. Most of us don't even know what goes on outside of our state.
Yeah.
So explain to everybody what an Aboriginal person is.
Well, Aboriginal people are the native people of Australia, just like the
Native
Indians,
Americans.
Native Americans here.
Yeah.
And so I mean, they've extended about 60,000 years, but there's like kind of evidence to show that maybe even before that. But 60,000 is like the rough kind of ballpark figure.
Uh-huh.
But when Captain Cook founded Australia,
Captain
like
who?
Captain Cook. Captain Cook.
Cook, that was his name?
Yeah, Cook.
Wow, like
Yeah.
Captain Hook.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, like Captain Hook.
Okay.
Yeah, so he came to Australia in like the 1700s. And then he essentially like slaughtered a lot of the Aboriginal people, and
that sounds
yeah.
very familiar, does it not?
Exactly.
Okay, where was
History
Captain
repeats
Cook
itself.
from?
Britain.
Oh, of
yes,
course.
yes,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
Something about people from Britain. They did a lot of slaughtering
I know,
across
right?
the globe. So very similar to what a lot of people from Britain did to the Native Americans.
Exactly.
They tried to annihilate the native Australians.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and then so yeah, ever since then, it's been an ongoing battle in Australia of like giving back the Aboriginal people's land. We like didn't,
Sounds familiar,
I know,
doesn't
right?
it though?
It's crazy. We didn't have rights up until, I don't know the exact dates, but it's somewhere like in the late 1900s.
Again.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
We still had slavery in the country as late as like the 70s or like late 60s, 70s.
1970s?
1970s, yeah. So Aboriginal people were, I mean, just like black people here, treated like slaves and I guess treated in our constitution, they weren't exactly treated as people. They were treated as fauna and flora, which is like the plants. So they weren't
Like
counted.
plants?
Yeah, they weren't counted as people. They were counted as like plants and yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen
quite
pictures
intense.
of Aboriginal people because I've always been interested in geography, and Australia is of course a very unique country / continent because it's an island.
Yes, it's both,
massive
yeah.
island,
Yep.
the world's biggest island, right?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
And I saw pictures of Aborigines. Aboriginals are such beautiful people. You all got that really like dope hair.
Yeah.
And the skin tone is
sure.
like bronze.
For sure, yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, me personally, I get my I guess black side from my African side, not really my Aboriginal side.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, I am Aboriginal, and the whole thing is like it doesn't matter what you look like. If you have Aboriginal in your blood, you're considered Aboriginal.
Yeah.
So,
See,
white,
once
black,
again, that sounds very familiar. Does it not? Keep on. So, moving on, Sydney's one of my favorite cities. I've always wanted to visit.
Yep.
My friend Janice Anderson lives there with her husband.
Yep.
She's from Boston, but she moved out there and she got married. I always wanted to see the Sydney skyline and the Sydney Harbour Bridge because
Yeah.
I'm big on architecture.
Yep.
And I know the Sydney Harbour Bridge is one of the largest steel arch bridges in the world. We actually have one in Staten Island. It's called the Bayonne Bridge.
Oh, okay.
It looks very similar
Yep.
to the Sydney Bridge. But I
Right.
know every year, New Year's,
Yes.
you guys do the fireworks.
Yes, the fireworks.
So what's that like?
Yeah, I mean, that's magical. I haven't experienced it like live. Oh, no, I have actually when I was younger. As an adult, I haven't experienced it live. But yeah, when I was like 12, 13, we used to go into the city in like New Year's and go to a place called like Manly.
Okay.
Or like, yeah, just the surrounding areas around the city. Get good views of the whole city. And then, yeah, you get to see the fireworks off the bridge. So
now when I come to Australia, I have two people I got to visit.
Yes.
You and Janice.
Yeah, for sure.
Something else I love are great white sharks.
Oh, no.
Love them. Paul eats them and Kevon eats them. Maybe not great whites.
Nah.
But I know that you all have a healthy amount of great white sharks.
More than healthy, yes.
You actually have them in Sydney Harbor.
Yes.
So imagine, guys, Sydney's a big city like New York City, but they have great white sharks that are in the harbor.
Yep. It's awful.
It's not. It's beautiful. So have you ever seen a great white shark?
Not live in person.
Oh, okay.
I like, everyone has stories. Like I know people who have. If you go to the beaches during summer and you go enough times, you're bound to see one.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So what is Sydney like compared to New York City? What America? Because you've traveled a lot. I'm assuming you've been to a lot of American cities.
I've been to like 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which 4 were they?
So I've been to Florida.
Okay.
I've been to obviously New York, Ohio,
Oh, Ohio doesn't. That's
Yeah.
Sorry, slow Ohio.
Is Pennsylvania?
It's a state.
Yeah.
But what cities in those?
Oh, what cities?
Only because my question is, how would you compare them to Sydney? Which American city?
I mean, I'd say New York is pretty similar to Sydney.
Sydney, okay.
Definitely the most similar. I guess the only difference is it's obviously a lot more people here. So the entire population of Australia is about 27 million people.
And New York City has 9 million.
Exactly.
Alone.
And then the state of New York has like 20 million or something like that.
I'm going to ask you the magic question.
Yes.
Is Sydney cleaner than New York?
Yes, way cleaner. Way cleaner. I mean, as you'd expect. Yes.
Well, I'm going to say this, and then conveniently enough, we got to go to our mix.
Yep.
New York City is not the most dirtiest city in this country.
Wow.
It's the largest, and it's the largest by a landslide. It is not the dirtiest.
Wow.
You want to see filthy cities? Do I say this, Kevon? Go to Los Angeles.
Oh, I've heard. Yeah.
Go to Philadelphia.
Okay, I haven't.
Go to Baltimore.
Right.
Go to Detroit.
Okay.
All right.
That's the short list.
Yep. All right.
My man said short list.
That's the short list. Right. And they have way less people than we do. They're just filthy over there. I'm just kidding.
That's
I'm
crazy.
not saying. It's just things happen. All right. We're going to come back. We're going to talk to you more about your actual music in the next hour. But right now, we're going to get into our Artist Spotlight segments of the Kerry's Corner radio show. And this week, we are celebrating the music of Rakim.
The man himself.
Yes.
The cold 16. Without it, rappers wouldn't have nothing.
Rakim, who hails from Wyandanch, Long Island. Not a very nice town on Long Island. I know, I've been there. It's not. Wyandanch is hood. It's very hood. Is a prolific rapper and record producer, one half of Golden Age hip-hop duo Eric B. and Rakim. He is widely regarded as one of the most influential and most skilled MCs of all time.
That's right.
Rakim just celebrated his 54th birthday on January 28th, and he's still performing.
Hey.
And running lyrical circles around
everyone.
So we want to celebrate Rakim here on the Kerry's Corner Radio Show, your new home for throwbacks and new jacks.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Just kick back, relax, and listen to this week's Artist Spotlight.
Well, clap your hands to what he's doing.
I came in the door, I said it before. I never let the mic magnetize me no more, but it's biting me, fighting me, inviting me to rhyme. I can't hold it back. I'm looking for the line, taking off my coat, clearing my throat. The rhyme will be kicking in till I hit my last note. My rhyme remains to find all kind of ideas. Self-esteem makes it seem like a thought took years to build, but still say a rhyme after the next one. Prepared, never scared, I'll just press one. And you know that I'm the solo win, so Eric B, make a clap to this. I don't bug out a chill or be acting ill. No tricks in 86, it's time to build. Eric B easy on the cut, no mistakes allowed. Cause to me, MC means move the crowd. I made it easy to dance to this. But can you detect what's coming next from the flex of the wrist? Saying D, then I proceed. Cause my man made a mix. If you bleed, he won't need no band-aid to fix his fingertips. So I'm rhyming till there's no rhymes left. I hurry up because the cut'll make him bleed to death. But he's kicking it. Plus it ain't no half-stepping. The party is live, the rhyme can't be kept inside of me, erupting just like a volcano. It ain't the everyday style or the same old rhyme, cause I'm better than the rest of them. Every B is on the cut, and my name is Rakim. I was a fiend, fiend. Before I became a teen, I melted microphones instead of cones of ice cream. Music orientated, so when hip-hop was originated, fitted like pieces of puzzles, complicated. Cause I grab the mic and try to say yes, y'all, they try to take it and say that I'm too small. Cool. Cause I don't get upset. I kick a hole in the speaker, pull a plug, then I jet. Back to the lab without a mic to grab. So then I add all the rhymes I had, one after the other one. Then I make another one to diss the opposite, then ask if the brother's done. I get a craving like I fiend for nicotine, but I don't need a cigarette. Know what I mean? I'm raging, ripping up the stage, and don't it sound amazing? Cause every rhyme is made and thought of, cause it's sort of an addiction. Magnetized by the mixing, vocals, vocabulary, and verses just stuck in. The mic is a Drano, volcanoes erupting, rhymes overflowing, gradually growing. Everything is written in the code so it can coincide. My thoughts are God. 48 tracks to slide, the invincible microphone fiend Rakim. Spread the word, cause I'm N-E-F-F-E-C-T, a smooth operator operating correctly. But back to the problem, I gotta have it, you can't solve it. Silly rabbit, the prescription is a hypertone. That's heroin, I feed for a microphone like heroin. Soon as the bass kicks, I need a fix. Give me a stage and a mic and a mix, and I'll put you in a mood. Or is it a state of unawareness? Beware, it's the reanimator. A menace to a microphone, a lethal weapon or assassinator. If the people ain't stepping, you'll see a part of me that you never seen. When I'm fiending for a microphone, I'm the microphone fiend. After 12, I'm worse than a gremlin. Feed me hip-hop and I start trembling. The thrill of suspense is intense, you're horrified. But this ain't the cinemas or tales from the dark side. By any means necessary, this is what has to be done. Make way, cause here I come. My DJ cuts material. It's been a long time, I shouldn't have left you without a strong rhyme to step to. Think of how many week shows you slept through. Time's up, I'm sorry I kept you thinking of this. You keep repeating your miss the rhymes from the microphone soloist. So you sit by the radio, hand on the dial soon. As you hear it, pump up the volume. Dance with the speaker till you hear it blow. Then plug in a headphone, cause here it go. It's a four-letter word when it's heard to control your body to dance. So dot text a tempo like a red alert. Reaches your reflex and let it work. When this is playing, you can't get stuck with the steps. So can say, and I'ma still come up with a gift to be swift. Follow the leader, the rhyme will go deaf with the record that was mixed a long time ago. It could be done, but only I could do it. For those that can dance and clap your hands to it. I start to think, and then I sink into the paper like I was in. When I'm writing, I'm trapped in between the line. I escape when I finish the rhyme. I got soul. Your mic, the stage is empty. A beat like this might tempt me to pose, show my rings and my fat gold chain. Grab the mic like I'm on Soul Train, but I wait, cause I master this. Let the others go first so the brothers don't miss. Eric B, break the sticks. You got it! Rakim will begin when you make the mix. I'll experiment like a scientist. You wanna rhyme? You gotta sign my list. Cause I'm a manifest and bless the mic I'll hold. You want an X? Then you gotta have soul. Cause if you ain't got it, I'ma make an encore. Take the mic, make the people respond for the R. Cause that's the way it'll have to be. If you wanna get on after me, think about it. Wait, erase your rhyme, forget it. And don't waste your time, cause I'll be in the crowd if you ain't controlling it. Drop the mic, you shouldn't be holding it. This is how it should be done. This style is identical to none. Some try to make it sound like this, but you're getting me. So upset that I'm wet cause you're sweating me. I drip steam like a microphone fiend. Ego to MC is my theme. I get hype when I hear drum roll. Rakim is on the mic, and you know I got soul. I ain't ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke. When I'm gone, no one gets on, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up the scene I set. I like to stand in the crowd and watch the people wonder, damn. But think about it, then you understand. I'm just an addict, addicted to music. Maybe it's a habit, I gotta use it. Even if it's jazz or the quiet storm, I hook a beat up, convert it into hip-hop form. Write a rhyme and graffiti in every show you see me in. Deep concentration, cause I'm no comedian. Jokers are wild, if you wanna be tame. I treat you like a child and you're gonna be named another enemy, not even a friend of me. Cause you'll get fried in the end when you pretend to be competing. Cause I just put your mind on pause and I complete when you compare my rhyme with yours. I wake you up and as I stare in your face, you seem stunned. Remember me, the one you got your idea from. But soon you start to suffer, the tune will get rougher. When you start to stutter, that's when you had enough of fighting. It'll make you choke, you can't provoke, you can't cope. You should've broke because I ain't no joke. As serious as cancer. Who can keep the average dancer hyper as a heart attack? Nobody's smiling, cause you're expressing the rhyme that I'm styling. This is what we all sit down to write. You can't make it, so you take it home, break it and bite. Use pieces and bits of all my hip-hop hits. Get the style down packed, then it's time to switch. Put my tape on pause and add some more to yours. Then you figured you're ready for the neighborhood chores. The EMC, EE, don't even try to be. When you come up to speak, don't even lie to me. You like to exaggerate, dream and imaginate. Then change the rhyme around, that could aggravate me. So when you see me come up, freeze, or you'll be one of those 7 MCs. They think that I'm a new jack, but only if they knew that. They who think wrong, or they who can't do that style that I'm doing, they might ruin patterns and paragraphs based on you. And you're all beat DJ, if anything he play sound familiar, I'll wait till E say play him. So I'ma have to diss who broke, you can get a smack for this. I ain't no joke.
Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique. Let's trace the hits and check the file. Let's see who bit the dissect the style. I flip the script so it can't get filed. At least not now, it'll take a while. I change the pace to complete the beat. I drop the bass to MCs get weak. For every road they trace is a scar they keep. Cause when I speak, they freak to sweat the technique. I made my debut in '86 with a melody in a president's mix. And now I stay on target and refuse to miss. And I still make hits for beats. Parties, clubs, and cars and jeeps. My underground sound vibrates the streets. MCs wanna beef, then I play for keeps. When they sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique. They wanna know how many rhymes have I ripped and wrecked, but researchers never found all the pieces yet. Scientists try to solve the context, philosophers are wondering what's next. Pieces took to lab to observe them. They couldn't absorb them, they didn't deserve them. My ideas are only for the audience ears. For my opponents it might take years. Pencils, pens, and swords. Let us put together from a key to cause. I'm also a sculpture, born with structure. Because of my culture, I'm a rhythm instructor. Technical style that'll be full of technology. Complete sights and new heights after I get deep. You don't have to speak, just see. And peep the technique. Solo, get in the flow, and you can picture like a photo. Music makes mellow, maintains to make melodies for MCs, motivates to break some everlasting. I can go on for days and days with rhyme displays that engrave deep as X-rays. I can take a phrase that's rarely heard, flip it, now it's a daily word. I can get iller than armor, killing bomb, but no alarm. Rock Kim will remain calm. Self-esteem make me super superb and supreme. Before a microphone, still I fiend. This was a tape I wasn't supposed to break. I was supposed to wait, but let's motivate. I wanna see and keep following and swallowing, taking the making, biting the borrowing. Brothers try and others die to get the formula, but I'ma let you sweat, you still ain't form you. A step away from frozen, stiff as if you're posing. Dig into my brain as the rhyme gets chosen. So follow me, and while you're thinking you were first, let's travel at magnificent speeds around the universe. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets are small as balls of clay, astray into the Milky Way. World's out of sight, far as the eye can see, not even a satellite. Now stop and turn around and look. As you stand in the darkness, your knowledge took. So keep staring, soon you suddenly see a star. You better follow it, cause it's the all. This is a lesson if you're guessing, if you're borrowing. Hurry, hurry, step right up and keep following the leader. Follow the leader, I can't see. Follow the leader, I can't see. Follow the leader, I can't see.
Sip the juice, I got enough to go around, and the thought takes place uptown. I grew up on a sidewalk while on street talk, and then taught to Hawk, New York. I go to Queens for Queens to get the food from Brooklyn. Make money in Manhattan and never been tooken. Go uptown to the Bronx and boogie down, get strong on the island, recoup and lay around. Time to build my juice back up, pop stack up, suckers get smacked up. Don't doubt the clout, you know what I'm about. Knocking off, knocking out, shaking them up, waking them up, breaking them up, breaking them up. Standing on shaky ground, too close to the edge. Let's see if I know the ledge. Trifling, cause shorty's here. I get cocked, living 40s to beer. Here's a sip for the crew that's deceased. If I get revenge, then they rest in peace. Somebody gotta suffer, I just might spare one and give a brother a fair one. Stay alerted on fees, and I do work with these like Hercules. Switch to southpaw, split your right jaw, cause I don't like y'all, I'm hyper nightfall. Smooth, but I move like an army. Bulletproof down, case brothers try to bomb me. Putting brothers to rest like Elliot Ness. Cause I don't like stress. Streets ain't a place for innocent bystanders to stand. Nothing's gonna stop the plan. I'll chill like Pacino, kill like De Niro. Black Gambino, die like a hero. Living on shaky ground, too close to the edge. Let's see if I know the ledge. Shells lay around on the battleground, dead bodies are found throughout the town. Try to put shame in my game to make a name. I'ma put it on a bullet, put it in your brain. Rip the block like a buckshot, who cares where it goes? Just keep the casket closed. No remorse when a life is lost. I paid my dues, paid the cost. And my pockets are still fat. Wherever I'm at, I get the welcome mat. Even if my crew is steep, but one deep, I attract attention, people like to be. So come say hi to the bad guy. Don't say goodbye, I don't plan to die.
Now, for my next number, I'd like to return to the.
Hey, it's Mike Shannon, and you're listening to Club Classics on Kerry's Corner.
Get the point? Good. Let's dance.
disco rock, give it all you got. Rock, rock to the disco rock, give it all you got. Rock, rock to the disco rock, give it all you got. When you sing with sweet harmony, you are my lady, my fantasy. With sound that keeps thumping, my heart starts to pumping. You are body music. Yes, you are body music. I said you are body music. Yes, you are body music.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Kerry D. Singleton. It's the Kerry's Corner Radio Show with Andre Jones, who always seems to move his microphone away as if he feels like he might say something inappropriate.
Well, I mean, no.
Yeah, but dialogue is important.
Yeah,
Don't
it
say
is.
anything. Anyway.
Sometimes I have no self-control.
Baba T, welcome back to the Kerry's Corner Radio Show. During the break, you got to take pictures.
Yes.
He showed me how to do his P-Funk thing. This thing you do with your fingers, you know, that's a...
Look, I honestly don't know what it is.
Okay, well, it's my uncle is a huge fan of Parliament and Funkadelic, which was a big thing in the 70s.
Okay.
Headed by George Clinton,
right.
who was a funkster.
Yep.
So this is the P-Funk sign.
Ah.
Yeah. So luckily, I didn't look like an idiot because I knew how to do it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So, yeah. I know you're cold because the studio is cold as hell. It's actually, not only is it it's winter, but we're also in a very brick loft type ice box of a building. So I apologize for that. Mom is huddled up by the heater, by the space heater. Shout out to your mom. Let everybody know can we say her name and all that, or is she like totally opposed to all of that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, well, shout out to your mom.
Yeah, my mom Amanda. You know, she's my mom. You know what I mean? So I mean, she's raised me pretty well and
clearly,
given me a pretty good opportunity in life. So
and she's been very supportive of your music.
Yeah, super supportive.
When I wanted to get into this business, when I first got out of high school, I got a job with Arista Records. So I was promoting Tony Braxton and TLC and Notorious B.I.G. You know what my mother's response was?
What?
Kerry, get a real job.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Wow.
Yeah. Only recently, and this is like when I was like 20. Wow. So I'm going to be 50 this year. And very recently, maybe over the course of the past couple of years, now she comes to New York because, you know, I'm originally from Boston. And she'll come to, and I get my awards and accolades and she claps. But I still remember the days when she was like, yeah, get a real job.
That's crazy. I mean, my whole family is really supportive. My grandma, my mom's partner, and all my mates. You know, they've all played. Yeah, my mates. It's my mates.
So friends. we have a London syndicated show, so I know you're friends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I mean, everyone at home has been super supportive, and you know, my mentality in life, because music isn't the first kind of thing that I've started.
Right.
But yeah, everything that I've ever done, you know, everyone's been super supportive, and my mentality is like I don't start something unless I see it through. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So, okay, so let's talk about your album. You got a new project coming out.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah. So this will be the first time I'm talking about it on air. So that's pretty special.
We like our virginity broken on this show. Yes.
This again. We had this conversation again on another podcast.
About virginity?
Yeah.
We're always talking about breaking virginities on this show.
But yeah, so my new EP is going to be dropping in June. It's called Blockchain.
Okay.
So me personally, I've been a big investor in crypto for the past 2 years.
I don't know anything about it.
Man, you got to get into it, man.
You got to put me on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, so crypto is pretty much how I've funded my music career so far. It's you know, and NFTs as well. I'm massive into all of that. So alongside with my new project, I'm dropping NFTs. Like they're going to be an NFT as well. So I think I'm going to be one of the first rappers recently, or amongst the first to do something like this, but definitely the first back at home to do something like this. So it's pretty big. Yeah.
I don't know anything about any of that. I know our mayor here in New York City, he gets paid in Bitcoin. I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't. I mean, dollars and pennies and nickels.
It's a new wave, man. It's been happening, yeah.
I don't know. I'm far from the new wave.
You got to get into it, man.
Well, I like Janet Jackson. I'm old. But at any rate, but talk to what kind of songs are we going to be able to hear?
So with my last project, it was called Know Me. So I had that project. I like to attribute my music to, like, I guess, chapters in my life. So Know Me was my first debut project. And it was about getting to know me as an artist, right? And what I've been through as a person. So now I've moved on from that. And, you know, I'm in a new chapter of life where, you know, I'm just having fun. So this next project is going to be a more upbeat, more party kind of vibe. You know, it's just going to be a really fun project to listen to, for sure. So.
Are we going to get clean versions?
We will get clean versions of the songs once I get them mixed. Once we get everything.
I want everybody to hear your music, man. I mean, you know, you're here.
Yes.
But I want everybody to hear your music. And you just shot a video. Did you shoot it in New York?
No. I shot that back at home. Yeah. So we rented our mansion. And we did that. So that was pretty fun.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a great day. A shout out to Last Edition for shooting that video.
How long did it take for the video to get shot? A day, 2 days, 1 day?
No, it was pretty quick. It was about 5 hours, I believe. So we shot on a mini golf course, on an outdoor mini golf course. We wanted to do a golf course, but they wouldn't let us shoot.
Okay.
For whatever reason that is. So we're like mini golf. So yeah, we went to this outdoor, shot there for 2 hours, and then we went to this mansion and we shot for 3 hours. So
Paul works sometimes on a golf course.
Really?
Yeah, he beats up all the celebrities.
Bit of a golfer.
I quit.
Oh,
but I used to, yeah.
Golfing's kind of my thing at the moment.
Really?
Me and all my mates back home, we've been hitting the golf course a lot and just having fun with it.
Yeah,
so.
golf has been like a go-to COVID sport for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh, because you're
glad you enjoy golf. I like to play as well, but I'm
yeah.
not too good.
Yeah, neither.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
I just have fun with it.
When I was a kid in Houston, my cousin, the same one that had me eating the frog legs.
Yeah.
He loved to go golfing, and he would take me with him, and I would love to go only because he let me drive the cart.
That's my favorite.
That was the only
class,
thing, like as far as whatever. So what's next for you in terms of, because a lot of artists, especially today, seem to be involved in a lot of different things, modeling and acting. And, is that something you're interested in?
Oh man, so
all of the
with me, I'm all over the place with this. So business is my thing. I went to law school for a while and I dropped out. I wanted to be a lawyer in like the entertainment industry, but I've always wanted to be a rapper. That's why I wanted to be a lawyer, because that was like my next best thing. But I started my own business. I started interviewing rappers back at home. So I've met a bunch of big name rappers, like American rappers, when they come out for their concerts, and then I started rapping myself, right? And that leads us to here. So my whole life I've been very business orientated, and I have my hands in a lot of different things. So crypto and NFTs are things I've been doing for years now. But I want to start my own nightclub back at home.
Oh, wow.
So that's it's like a big goal of mine. And modeling, acting, all that sort of stuff. But I also want to start a business where I go into schools back at home and help out, I guess, like create a music curriculum or a music program. Because when I was in high school, which was only like, I graduated in 2017, so it's not that long ago, right?
Like yesterday.
Yeah. But we got asked what we wanted to do for like our career, right? And there was 3 things. So I put lawyer, gamer, and rapper, because I'm very big into games.
Gamer?
I'm very big into games.
But how is it, being a gamer is a career?
Yeah, you play esports and professional, yeah. So
I don't.
Yeah, I know firsthand because I've actually competed in several games and won.
Yep, same.
Right
They
here.
have tournaments and stuff, and you could win a lot of money.
Yep.
Last week on the Kerry's Corner Radio Show, we do our Kerry's Conversations. You heard us talking about this.
Yes.
Last week was what do we want to be when we grow up?
Oh,
and then I'm like the guys, had interesting answers. Kevon wants to be I can't pronounce what he wants to be. Can you grab the mic really quickly, or is it too late? What is that thing you want to be? A dinosaur or a bone collector?
A paleontologist.
A paleontologist.
Study fossils.
I wanted to be, when I was growing up, a subway driver. I mean, clearly I had, don't play me. I had low expectations, right? But being like, I couldn't see like saying, I want to be dope at Atari.
Yeah, I mean, and times have changed. Gaming is like esports is like a professional thing now.
It's the thing that, believe it or not, you know what helped start the whole esports thing is, you're going to laugh at this. Not so much the fighting games like Street Fighter, which is one of the main things. Believe it or not, Dance Dance Revolution. And believe it or not, the only reason I mention it because I was top 50 in America for 5 years straight.
All right.
You all might as well be speaking like Japanese.
I was definitely not playing no Dance Dance.
10 Dance Dance Revolution player.
Where I was in Staten Island, I was top 5. New York overall, I was in top 20. America, top 50.
I mean, why haven't we seen these moves?
Because I can't do that no more. And I did it to myself. I used to be good, now not so much.
Damn, that's crazy.
Okay, well,
but
so much for my Subway aspirations. So how do you plan on building the curriculum in the schools. I assume in Sydney.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, so like obviously I haven't really. It's not something I've put into motion yet, so I haven't put like a lot. Exactly.
Okay.
Music is the first and primary focus at the moment.
Okay.
And then with the capital I get from music, I'm going to be investing that into more crypto and then business ventures. So yeah, I've got my head on pretty tight when it comes to business.
I see.
So,
you're not just a rapper. You're smart.
Yeah.
I don't meet
sure.
too many people that are both.
No, I mean it's interesting.
I'm just saying.
People always say that. Yeah.
Like most rappers are idiots.
Yeah, I mean look, unfortunately, like,
well, where's the lie? I mean, I shouldn't say most rappers are idiots.
There's some,
but a lot of
there's
rappers that
definitely
I've spoken to, if they weren't rapping, then their answer would have been, I just want to smoke weed and drink and have children. Like,
yeah.
Shoot yourself. You know what I mean? Like that. In fact, the guy that just got Rihanna pregnant, like
ASAP. Yeah.
Please don't get me started on that subject because I'm not a fan of Rihanna. I could give 2.5 bleeps less about ASAP Rocky.
Wow.
I think he's an idiot. And I think together they're probably going to have a wealthy baby, but I wouldn't want my dad to be an ASAP Rocky. And quite frankly, I wouldn't want my mother to be a Rihanna. I just wouldn't.
Not for nothing.
Yeah, I'm good.
My kid probably better off with ASAP Rocky.
Well, whatever. Anyway, we're not here to talk about either or. So you're going to come back in April.
Yes.
We expect that you'll come back to the show.
Oh, definitely. I will be coming back to the show for sure.
And you'll be playing your music.
We'll be playing my new music.
Yes,
that will be clean.
Yeah.
And it'll be
you'll have
good.
a clean version of it.
Yes.
Okay. So your friends and your, because we air all over the world.
Yes.
Send some shout outs to your mates.
Yeah,
mates.
And there's so many, I can't list them all.
Well, the ones
off the
that are
top,
important.
But yeah, the ones that are important. Yeah. I mean, Luke and Jacob.
Okay.
A shout out to them. They've been two big inspirations and driving forces behind my music, just helping me, believe in myself a little bit more. I've always believed in myself, but it's nice to have that support.
It is.
But yeah, I mean, shout out to my mom and my grandma and my mom's partner Steve as well.
Okay.
Big things in my life, big people in my life, and shout out to Gary as well. Yeah.
You have a great support system.
For sure.
So I have one more question, but I'll save it for after I allow you to tell people how they can get in touch with you and book you and those types of things.
So on social media, on like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything, my handle is Bubba T Global. So that's BABAT and then Global, all one word.
Okay.
On Spotify and Apple Music and all big streaming services, it's just Bubba T. So that's BABA and then space and then just the letter T. And yeah, for booking inquiries or anything, hit up my manager Gary. He's in my bio on Instagram, so and Facebook and everything like that. So yeah, you can find all his details in my bio there. So yeah.
Okay, and then of course they can go to your website.
Yep, my website bubbatglobal.com as well. Yep.
So my final question. Are you ready? I know
ready.
everybody in the room is like, oh my God.
What's it going to be?
What is he going to say? He's always saying something out of pocket. I'm going to take my glasses off. I'm going to close my, because your answer had better be appropriate.
Okay.
You drive?
No.
Okay.
No.
Then that might cancel out the next question.
Okay.
Which was, have you ever run over a kangaroo?
Oh, I mean,
because I've heard.
I think we've hit one at one point in time. If I'm being honest, yeah, I'm pretty sure we've hit one. Yeah. So like,
how could you hit? Is it Tigger? Is it a kangaroo?
Nah, he's a tiger.
Oh, a tiger.
Yeah.
What's the famous kangaroo? Kanga,
yeah.
Whatever.
I mean,
because the reason I asked is because my friend that lives in Australia says that deer in America are very similar to kangaroos in they hop along the highway. But this is what I'm saying. You stop when they hop. You don't hit them.
Yeah,
don't they have
most
babies
people.
in their pouches?
Sometimes, yeah, the females one do, yeah.
You hit a kangaroo?
Also, like, I mean, I'm not going to get too into it, but, like, obviously the misconception is, like, oh, yeah, Australians ride kangaroos and all that.
I've never heard that. Because they're not friendly animals.
No, they're not friendly
at all.
They
punch and kick.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're quite aggressive.
Yeah.
So if you live in like the city part, or like Sydney City itself, you're not going to see a kangaroo unless you go to the zoo.
Right.
But if you live out my way, which is about an hour out of the city, Sydney has like 5 kind of major cities alongside the big city. So you've got the big city, and then as you go out, it's bigger cities, right? So where I live, it's a city called Penrith. and around it is kind of the base of a mountain. So we've got a lot of bushland. So there's a lot of kangaroos, snakes, spiders, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's not uncommon in the summertime to see spiders the size of your hand, like huntsman spiders they're called. You see a lot of snakes,
But
kangaroos.
are you hitting the kangaroos?
The kangaroos,
Have you ever
you
hit
see them
one?
dead on the sidewalk if I'm being like the highways. Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah.
You hit a kangaroo?
But yeah, when I
You're
was
not
younger, we
answering
hit
the
one.
question. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, when I was younger, we may have bumped into one.
You may have bumped into.
May have
you
bumped into one.
sideswiped. Who's driving, Mom?
Mom, yeah.
Mom, you hit a kangaroo?
That's a common thing, man. Yeah.
You just stay out the water with them. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, no, I mean, I work at a zoo, so I know about
hit
it.
the
Exactly, yeah.
kangaroos.
They can take it.
Oh, God. Awful. All right. Thank you for being on the show, Baba T,
Appreciate
and thank
it.
you for being honest about kangaroo killings, murders.
The kangaroo slaughterer.
Yeah, slaughterer. We can't wait to have you back in April, and we
Sure.
look forward to you doing great things and us being there to watch your star rise with a front row seat.
For sure, I appreciate
Yeah.
the opportunity
Yeah.
of being on here as well, guys. I really appreciate it.
One more question.
Yes.
Ready, guys?
Oh, here we go.
What's the best interview you've had since you've been in New York City?
This one.
There.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Good answer.
For sure.
Good
You said you called it at the start.
Good answer.
Yeah,
Good answer.
Yeah.
All right, Andre Jones, what you got for us, buddy?
I don't know. We about to find out, but I'm thinking, let's go back.
Back in this, I don't like
you guys done
surprises,
something?
but I like yours. So let's see what you got. Kerry's Corner, your new home for throwbacks and new jacks.
Please let me make a true confession. I have never been in love before, but since you came in my direction, I've had a change of heart. My girls had come a dime a dozen. I fed them the things they love to hear. I never went wanting for a lover, but I never knew what true love was indeed. Girl, I'm in love with you. Sure as the sky's blue, just let me prove to you. Yes, girl, my love is true. Girl, I'm in love with you. Sure as the sky's blue, just let me prove to you. Yes, girl, my love is true.
there's nothing I won't do. Anything you want me to. Can't even keep my hands off you. When you hold me in your arms, you shove up by me with your charms, and I just don't give a damn. My heart beats. I don't see you every day, but in my own little way, ooh, I love you. Oh, it really makes me wanna freak. Oh, so sweet, sweet enough to eat. It's
Andre Jones in the mix. Andre Jones. Suckers.
Don't make me do that. Dance, sucker. Get most of all, stop. Get most of all, help them find the ball. Get most of all, get up and find the ball. Most of all, get help them
Hey, this is Kerry D. Singleton from the Kerry's Corner Radio Show, and you are in the mix with our DJ, Andre Jones.
Last night a DJ saved my life. night a DJ saved my life, yeah. 'Cause I was sitting there bored to death, and in just one breath he said, you gotta get up, you gotta get off, you gotta get down, girl. You know you drive me crazy, baby. You've got me turning to another man. Called you on the phone, no one's home. Baby, why leave me all alone? And if it wasn't for the music, I don't know what I'd do. Yeah. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life from a broken heart. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life with a song. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life from a broken heart. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life with a song. Hey, listen up to your local DJ. You better hear what he's got to say.
It's not a problem that I can't fix, 'cause I can do it in the mix. And if your man gives you trouble, just to move out on the double, and you don't let it trouble your brain, 'cause away goes trouble down the drain. Said away goes trouble down the drain.
You're my sugar-coated baby.
From the radio to the TV screen, anything you want or